Hi. You know, a lot of people get frustrated with their memory. Why can't I memorize? Why do I forget so quickly? Why do I get stuck trying to recall? And why can't I stop remembering painful things? Recently, someone shared with me an article by Carl Hendrick, The Paradox of Memory: Why Forgetting Makes Learning Possible. I really appreciated it because it made me reflect not only as a person, but also as a clinical and adjustment psychologist. Here's the truth: forgetting isn't a failure, it's actually part of how memory is designed to work. Our brain is not a camera, it's not built to record everything. It's built to help us learn, to help us adapt, and to help us focus on what matters. And the paradox is this: forgetting is not the enemy of memory, it's what makes remembering possible. Let's break it down into three common struggles that we all face with memory. First, difficulty memorizing. Think of a student who studies all night and wakes up feeling nothing stuck. That doesn't mean the brain rejected it. Psychologically, it's the brain filtering overload. The solution is chunking and spaced repetition, meaning breaking information down and reviewing it later. For example, instead of cramming 10 words tonight, learn 3 today, test yourself tomorrow, and again in a few days. Each cycle of almost forgetting, then recalling, strengthens the memory trace. This is what we call spacing effect. Second, difficulty retrieving. We have all had the tip of the tongue moment. You know the name, but you cannot get it out. The memory is there, but you need the right cue. That's called cue-dependent retrieval. Maybe hearing the first letter, getting back into the same place, suddenly makes it come alive. That's why linking information with images, stories, or even smells helps. You are giving your brain more doors into the same memory. Third, difficulty forgetting. Sometimes the hardest struggle is the opposite: a painful or intrusive memory that keeps replaying. Psychologically, this happens because the brain tagged it as highly, highly important. But through processing, reframing, journaling, talking it out, the brain can reduce the emotional charge. In adjustment psychology, we do not erase the memory, but we help loosen its grip. Think of it like lowering the volume on a song that used to play too loud. Hmm? So, from both a human and clinical perspective, I see forgetting not as a weakness, but rather as a partner. Memory isn't perfect storage, it's selective. Forgetting clears the way so learning can happen. Our brain is very wise. It knows we do not need everything, and it helps us hold onto what matters and gently let go of what doesn't. And that's why I found this article so valuable. It reminded me, and I hope it reminds you too, that memory is not about holding on to everything. It's about learning, adapting, and moving forward. Thank you for your attention. And here's the source for those interested in exploring further.